Hello everyone, today 3 new relics were presented to us on the test servers. Let's look at them and think about where they can be used and whether we will put them on the wish list. Enjoy watching and don't forget to subscribe, it's very motivating to actively run the channel. The relics look like this, and let's take a closer look at them and explore their abilities. The first one is the Biophoton Reactor. Let's read the basic ability. Enlarges the allied hero with the highest total damage dealt for 10 seconds. During this time, the hero gains 40% attack and 60 fatal strike bonuses. This hero's basic attack deals massive extra damage equal to 10% of their maximum HP to the main target and nearby enemies, capped at 1000% of this hero's attack. This effect can only be triggered once per second. Gains 500 points of initial energy when the battle starts. What can I say? I think this is a great relic for teams with a very powerful damage dealer such as Shartori, UR Alice, Crossel, Norna, maybe Apasta. From the usual factions, he will perfectly match Mia, Eris, Amara, and other good damage dealers. Maybe we'll see it used in the minus trial. Let's see what the tops of this mode come up with. Let's look further at improving this relic. At 3-star, attack increase granted by enlargement is boosted to 60% instead of 40 as in the basic version. At 5-star, starting from the second cast of this skill, the enlarged hero's attacks are permanently increased by 30%, stacking up to 5 times. A very big damage boost for our character. I like this buff, but it will be very difficult and long to improve up to 5 stars. At 2-star, fatal strike granted by enlargements is boosted to 100 points instead of 60 as in the basic version. And at the maximum upgrade, the cast of this skill enlarges 2 heroes. Well, these are very powerful relics that will of course be added to my wish list. Unfortunately, it takes a very long time to mine and improve them. Next relic is Titan Claw. Let's take a look his basic ability. Knocks back all enemies and deals damage equal to 12% of their maximum HP, capped at 2400% of allies' average attack. Gains 600 points of initial energy when the battle starts. Gains 300 extra initial energy if all enemy heroes' max HP exceeds 200% of allies' average HP. This relic should go very well in the campaign. Since the opponent's HP is there, it will always fulfill the conditions to get an additional 300 energy. Let's take a look at the abilities when improving. At 3-star, increases the damage dealt to 18% of max HP. The damage won't exceed 3600% of allies' average attack. At 5-star, when triggered, also reduces enemy defense by 40% for 8 seconds. Reducing almost half of the armor is always very good for our damage dealers. At 2-star, increases the damage dealt to 24% of max HP. The damage won't exceed 3600% of allies' average attack. 24% is a very large damage figure, but 2-stars will be very difficult to get. And at the maximum upgrade, gains 60 extra energy per second when all enemy heroes' max HP exceeds 200% of allies' average HP. I also like this relic because we will receive an energy bonus for it at the high chapters of the campaign. I'm also adding it to my wish list. And the third new relic of this update is called Socmic Spore. Freezes the enemy hero with the highest energy and one with the highest attack, reducing their 50 energy per second for 3 seconds. Gains 200 initial energy when battle starts and 150 enemy hero uses their ultimate. This effect can only be triggered once per second. Energy control is always a good thing, especially in PvP content. At 3-star, energy reduced is increased to 100 points instead of 50 as in the basic version. At 5-star, also limits these 2 enemies' current attack to 90% of their base attack for 8 seconds. At 2-star, energy reduced is increased to 150 points. And at the maximum upgrade, the freeze effect penetrates control immunity. Maybe I'll try to get this relic and try it out in PvP content. To sum up, the relics are interesting and diverse, with which you can try new combinations. What do you think about them and which one did you like the most? See you in the next videos.